Hi there, today I'm going to show you how to work up this floral squared granny. And I originally used 4 colors for this one. Today I'm only going to be using 3 colors. This is Red Heart Super Saver. It is a number 4 worsted weight yarn, and I'm using a US I9 5.50 millimeter hook. Getting started on our first round of work, I'm going to work a magic ring with a chain 1. If you don't know how to work a magic ring, you can start with a chain 2, working your stitches in the beginning chain. For us, we're going to be working 8 small puffs in our ring. To work a puff, we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, insert back into the ring, yarn over, draw up a loop. With 5 loops on our hook, we're going to yarn over, draw through all 5 loops on our hook. That's our small puff, and we need to do 8 of those. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. We're going to tighten our ring and then join with a slip stitch to our beginning small puff. So just to make sure, I count back 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right in here. We're going to join with a slip stitch. We can fasten off this main color. That completes the first round of work. Getting started on our second round of work, we have a repeat for this round. We need to work a shell, which is 5 double crochet in any of the stitches. Now to start, we're going to work a standing double crochet for our first one. And then we're going to work 4 more double crochet in that same stitch. There's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Slip stitch in the next stitch. That's the repeat. We need to do that a total of 4 times. We've done it once. I'll show you again. We're going to work a shell, which is 5 double crochet in the next stitch. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Slip stitch in the next stitch. So we've done that twice. I need to do it 2 more times. I'm just going to quickly get that done. So 5 double crochets. There's 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Slip stitch in the next stitch, shell in the next, so 5 double crochet, and then we're going to slip stitch in the next stitch. To finish this round, we're going to join with a slip stitch to our beginning double crochet. We can fasten off this flower colored yarn, and that completes this round of work. Getting started on our third round of work, we're going to be working in the slip stitches from the last round. I'm going to be using some green colored yarn. Now we have a repeat for this round. We need to work a double crochet in the next slip stitch. So for my first one, I'm working a standing double crochet. Then we have a little repeat within our repeat. We need to chain 1, double crochet in the same slip stitch. We need to do those 2 stitches a total of 3 times, so we've done it once. So now we need to chain 1, double crochet in that same slip stitch. That's twice. Chain 1, double crochet in that same slip stitch. So you should have a total of 4 double crochets in that same slip stitch there. Now we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. So that's the repeat. We need to do it a total of 4 times. I'll show you again. We're going to double crochet in the next slip stitch. We have that little repeat within our repeat, which is to chain 1, double crochet in that same slip stitch. We need to do that a total of 3 times. Chain 1, double crochet in that same slip stitch. That's twice. Chain 1, double crochet in that same slip stitch. Now with 4 double crochet in there, we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. And that's the repeat. We need to do that 2 more times. So there's our 3rd repeat. We're going to do that 1 more time. Double crochet in that next slip stitch. Chain 1, double crochet in the same. Chain 1, double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet. So we have 4 double crochet in that slip stitch. Chain 2, and then join with a slip stitch to our beginning double crochet. We can fasten off this green colored yarn, and that completes this round of work. Getting started on our 4th round of work, we're going to be working a pop stitch in a chain 1 space to the left of a chain 2. So we have the chain 2 space here. To the left, we have this chain 1 space where we're going to be working a pop. This pop in the pattern is only 4 double crochets. To start our first one, we're working a standing double crochet, and we're getting started on the repeat for the round, working a pop stitch in this chain 1 space. So we have 1 double crochet. We need 3 more. There's 1, 2, 3. We're going to draw up a little loop, remove our hook, insert it back into our into our beginning double crochet, back into our working loop, tighten and draw up a loop. That's our first pop. Now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to work a pop stitch in the next chain 1 space. So 4 double crochets. There's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Draw up a little loop, remove your hook, insert it into that beginning double crochet, back into your working loop, tighten and draw up a loop. There's our pop. Now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then work a pop in that next chain 1 space. So 4 double crochets. draw up a little loop, remove your hook, insert it into that beginning double crochet, back into your working loop, tighten, and draw up a loop. There's our pop stitch. Now we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the repeat for this round. I'll show you again. We're going to work a pop in that next chain 1 space to the left of that chain 2. So 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw up a loop, remove your hook, put it into that beginning double crochet, back into your working loop, tighten, and draw up a loop. There's our pop stitch. Chain 2, 1, 2, pop stitch in that next chain 1 space. Oops. Chain 2, 1, 2, pop stitch in the next chain 1 space. Now we are going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've done the repeat twice. We need to do it 2 more times. Pop stitch in your chain 1 space. Chain 2, 1, 2, pop in the next chain 1 space. Chain 2, 1, 2, pop in the next chain 1 space. Now we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've done that repeat 3 times. We have 1 more time. So pop, chain 2. There's another pop, chain 2, there's another pop, and then we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was our 4th and final repeat. We can now join with a slip stitch to our beginning pop stitch. We can fasten off this flower colored yarn, and then that completes this round of work. So you have 3 flowers in each corner. Getting started on our 5th round of work. We have a repeat for this round. We're going to be working in our 3rd round to start. In this skip chain 2 space, we're going to work 3 double crochets. So our first one, we're doing that standing double crochet. So there's 1, 2, and then 3. Now working in round 4 again, we're going to work a front post single crochet in the next pop. So inserting your hook like this, we're working a single crochet. Next, in that chain 2 space, we're going to work 2 single crochets. So there's 1, 2. In our next pop, we're going to work a front post single crochet V-stitch. So we're going to work a front post single crochet, chain 1, and then front post single crochet in that same pop, which makes a V-stitch. In that next chain 2 space, we're going to work 2 single crochets. There's 1, 2. Front post single crochet around the next pop. That is the repeat. I'll show you again. 3 double crochet in the next chain 2 space from round 3. So there's 1 double crochet, 2, and then 3. Front post single crochet around the next pop. So there's our single crochet. Work 2 single crochet in the chain 2 space. There's 1, 2. Now we're going to work a front post single crochet V-stitch in our next pop. So front post single crochet, chain 1, and then front post single crochet in that same pop. 2 single crochet in that chain 2 space. There's 1, 2, and then front post single crochet in the next pop. So that's the repeat. I've done it twice. We'll do it again, 3 double crochet in that chain 2 space. 2, 3. That's the chain 2 space from round 3. Front post single crochet in the next pop. 2 single crochet in that chain 2 space. 1, 2. Front post single crochet V-stitch around the next pop. 2 single crochet in the chain 2 space. Front post single crochet in the next pop. So that's 3. I'm just going to finish up my last repeat. Okay, finishing up my last repeat here. We're going to join with a slip stitch to our beginning double crochet. And we're not going to fasten off because we're going to continue using the same color in the next round. Getting started on round 6, the last round of work, we're going to chain 1 and we're going to work a half double crochet in each stitch around. And then when you get to the corner chain 1 spaces, we are going to work a half double crochet V-stitch, which is a half double crochet, chain 1, and half double crochet in that same chain 1 space. Continue repeating that around, a half double crochet in each stitch, and a half double crochet V-stitch in your corner chain 1 spaces, and I will meet you at the end of the round. up my chain 1 space, working that half double crochet V-stitch. Here I am at the end of the round. I just need to join with a slip stitch to our beginning half double crochet. We can fasten off and weave in our ends. We should have a total of 13 half double crochet along each edge with a chain 1 in the corner. And that completes this square. For more crochet patterns, tutorials, and yarn shop, please visit my blog, dearestdebbie.com.